a special edition of 4 News Now. A man in Rathdrum is giving back to his community. See how he's warming homes and hearts.
And I've got a heads up. If you're hitting the road this weekend, gusty winds are going to kick up dust tomorrow, and that's because we're going to be tracking thunderstorms in your first alert forecast.
And an attempt to help people find jobs and battle addiction in Spokane is met with backlash. What's next for the so-called homeless Bill of Rights? You're watching a special edition of 4 News Now. Thanks for staying with us following the Democratic National Convention. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Vice President Kamala Harris has accepted the party's nomination for the White House. And now we want to get right to your local news.
Well, this enormous pile of wood is nearly ready to head to the homes of vulnerable people in and around Rathdrum.
Yeah, the Rathdrum Lions Club collects the donations year-round, and the man in charge is paying it forward. Hunter Bertram is sharing his mission.
For the past 6 years, Ben and his wife, Shayna Strogan, have unlatched their wood splitter, slicing heavy logs into manageable pieces for people like Irene Radford.
You know, I don't know what I'd do without him because my husband passed away 3 years ago. He would go out there
and gather firewood for Irene to keep warm in the winter. James Radford died of prostate cancer in 2021. Irene left with a need for a new helping hand.
They do have my back.
What do you feel in your heart?
I feel blessed. I really do.
It gets hard in the community, and we try and bring that together to providing free heat to these elderly and disabled, be able to get the community together and work as one unit.
Ben leads this challenging mission with the support of the Rathdrum Lions Club, his wife, and community members.
Splitting wood using a chainsaw and swinging the axe can all be hard, but imagine doing that like this.
Ben is 90% blind.
I loved sawing when I was a kid. I've done it my whole adult life all the way up until I was blind, and it's not something I wanted to stop.
And he didn't. Now he's in charge of getting this massive stack of timber into the homes of people he feels so close to.
Me knowing that I needed help, especially when I started going blind, I needed a lot of help. And being able to have that community that wrapped around me,
he says, is something he could never repay.
It feels great, honestly, because with my husband and I, and with the Lions Club, he needed help. We got help through the Lions Club. Now here we are returning that back to the community.
So for Shayna, Ben, Irene, and the Lions Club, this timber mission goes beyond keeping homes warm. It's a way to connect, kindling new warm hearts. In Rathdrum, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
Just a heartwarming story there. Ben and Shayna are hoping for more volunteers this Saturday as they finish getting the wood ready and taking it to those in need. There are more details on how you can help on KXLY.com. Well, thunderstorms are on the way tomorrow.
Plus, the winds will be kicking up dust around the region. Meteorologist Matt Gray is in for Chris Crocker tonight with a look at that first alert forecast.
That's right. It's harvest time. It's planting time. And as soon as you kick up the wind, all of a sudden, things get a little dusty out there. And thunderstorms that are going to be moving across the region tomorrow, definitely going to be kicking up some dust. We will see that along with those gusty winds, all ahead of a dramatically cooler weekend that we are about to experience. It's not going to feel like summer as we get into Saturday, but with these storms developing here, kicking up winds, sending them out across the plains of eastern Washington, we've got a blowing dust advisory. Begins at 2 o'clock. We'll go through about 8 p.m. on Friday. This extends from the Spokane area across to Wenatchee and then all the way south into Pomeroy and into the LC Valley. So this dust is going to be kind of the first thing we see. That'll be followed by some gusty winds, and then after that will be the thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. It's already storming in the Cascades. They're going to get plenty of much needed rain on the other side of Washington State as we head through the next day and a day and a half or so, but it will be a quiet start to the day in the inland Northwest. We'll be much cooler. We were up around 90 today. Instead, we'll be in the upper 70s. Gathering clouds, that wind, the dust, and then as we head into the evening commute time, we'll start to see those thunderstorms begin to track their way into the area. So I'm going to time this out where and when those storms will be showing up in your area coming up.
All right, Matt, thank you. A Spokane ordinance proposed to help the homeless find jobs and battle addiction has been struck down.
Alexandra Conyard shares the unexpected controversy this has sparked and what is next for the legislation.
Those who pushed for this ordinance thought it was just a simple action item. The reaction it got was unexpected. Now it is uncertain when it will be voted on again. The anti-homeless discrimination law was adopted by the Spokane Human Rights Commission in 2023. Anwar Peace, chair of the organization, says he has seen firsthand the need for this ordinance.
Unfortunately, our community has been treating our homeless neighbors unfairly and unjustly. And this ordinance basically affirms the same civil rights that me and you have, and it affirms that our houseless neighbors also have those same civil rights.
The ordinance, nicknamed the Homeless Bill of Rights, caused turmoil during its final reading a few weeks ago. Local business owners are skeptical of what they call vague promises and say the ordinance is unclear. Lily Navarrete, a council member who proposed the ordinance, says they are working to review it and find a compromise.
We're going to see perhaps omit or add some things that, again, we're hearing feedback from the community.
Navarrete plans to hold town halls and meetings to further discuss the ordinance. She says they will continue to work hard on getting this proposed law voted on again. In downtown Spokane, Alexandra Conyards, 4 News Now.
Well, the stage is set for the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival at One Spokane Stadium. Still ahead, see what it takes to transform the field coming up on this special edition of 4 News Now.
Plus, the Coeur d'Alene School District is looking to save on lunches to help a $6 million deficit. The changes for the students after the break.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
When it matters most, America turns to David Muir and ABC's World News Tonight.
Things just keep getting better at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. Our all-new resort hotel is now open. Experience the captivating expansion, state-of-the-art amenities, and exquisite dining. Book your stay now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. You just win here.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you.
Each month, 4 News Now is focusing on a cause that's important to our community by helping to get the message out. This is good for you to know.
At Ability, we can empower anyone with a disability to realize their dreams and their goals. Our staff are a bunch of dedicated individuals who absolutely love what they do and have a passion and a heart for this work. The real magic happens when our job developers build that relationship with the business, then they'll introduce the client to that business, and then the outcome happens. And then down the road, you see that culture within the workplace develop and change. You can't put a price on what our folks can bring to the work environment. They're getting that interaction out in the community. That's how that becomes super powerful. You know, it elevates not only the client, but the family as well. When life says you can't, Ability says you can.
Happy anniversary from McVeigh Brothers. This month, if you'd like to upgrade your home with some new Coeur d'Alene windows or maybe a new roof, we're offering an anniversary special. Or no money down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 6 months. From McVeigh Brothers.
Now is the time to jump into solar. AmeriWest Electric, giving good energy. Get a 30% tax credit and start saving on your electric bills today. We are your local solar experts. AmeriWest Electric.
Catch all the action at Caesars Sportsbook, located inside Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino, the area's largest sportsbook. Bet your favorite games live as they happen with in-play betting, or place bets ahead of time with the Bet Ahead feature. Only at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. You just win here.
Welcome back. The Coeur d'Alene School District is facing a multi-million-dollar deficit for the 2025 school year, and in an effort to cut costs, it's using a third-party company for its school lunches this year.
The district says it's received many complaints about the quality of its school lunches and hopes this change will help fix that. Derek Strom spoke with the district about what changes parents can expect.
I've heard from a lot of our students over the years about this one is just poor food quality, not meals that they're excited about, and so as a result of that, we've had less and less kids eating school lunch.
Coeur d'Alene Public Schools says offering free school lunches to every student during the pandemic created problems with the nutrition services budget, and it's still impacting the district. Between those budget issues and poor food quality, the district decided it's time to make a change for the upcoming year, and it's using a third-party company, Southwest Food Service Excellence, for its school lunches going forward.
We've been serving a couple thousand different menu items over the last few years. Their menu is like 50 to 60,000 different items. So it will be much more variety, a lot of different items that hopefully our students will enjoy and will be purchasing.
The district says SFE will still abide by the same federal guidelines as before, and students will still get the same nutritional value out of their school lunch.
The Coeur d'Alene School District says having a third party take over their school lunches will take them from a deficit of about $900,000 in a year to a surplus of over $100,000.
Our district experienced some financial challenges with a potential $6 million deficit for this school year. And so meanwhile, our nutrition services department also was experiencing a deficit.
As a result, the employees in the nutrition services department were given the option to work with SFE for the upcoming year. Coeur d'Alene Public Schools says many employees took jobs with SFE, but the benefits they will have there won't be the same as the school districts.
The biggest one really is in retirement packages, because in the state of Idaho, we have a public pension plan. SFE does not have that. They have a 401k.
In Coeur d'Alene, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Your camping forecast, Pines RV Park in Harvard, Idaho. Yeah, you need to have the rain gear if you are planning to head out into the woods for Saturday. You probably need a sweater too. Sunday is looking a whole lot better, but definitely still on the chilly side for this time of the year. We'll talk about your chilly weekend and what you'd expect from thunderstorms as you hit the road Friday.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales event is on. I want that. Amazing offers on the best-selling trucks in America for 47 years. Don't wait. Get the deal you can't miss. Lease a 2024 F-150 STX for $399 a month or get 0 for $36 and $3,700 bonus cash.
Allie S. asks, how many devices can my Wi-Fi handle?
That's an easy one, Allie. The average home has more devices than ever.
But our gateways are engineered to handle hundreds.
So not only will they work today,
they'll also work tomorrow.
That's our new intern.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Power all your devices with fast, reliable Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff.
Hey, Andy with Brothers Flooring and Design. When is the best time to remodel your kitchen or bathroom? That'd be now, before the fall rush hits. For over 10 years, our staff has been helping customers find the highest quality tile, flooring, carpet, and cabinets to give your home, office, or cabin a great look. We'll come out and measure it, give a free quote, deliver it, install it, and we'll guarantee it. At Brothers Flooring, we make it that simple.
Next, E.T.
The greatest season of my life, truly.
We're with the country stars at the ACM Honors.
E.T. will see you in Nashville.
Plus our exclusive with Bunny XO.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at a special time.
If you want to shine this summer and say goodbye to that winter weight, then this week is the perfect time to join Move Fitness and get started on a new workout routine to get you sculpted for the swimsuit season. Move Fitness.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the NADA bills, the... Press forward and repeat these options.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales event is on. Amazing offers, like the Built Wild Bronco family. Get the deal you can't miss. Lease a 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Join us for all the laughs at the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival, live at One Spokane Stadium.
Thanks for sticking with us. Let's get right over to meteorologist Matt Gray with a full look at the weather.
All right. Thank you, Kirsten. And let's talk about that blowing dust that could set back your travel times if you're headed out for the weekend tomorrow on highways around eastern Washington. We expect some fast-moving thunderstorms. When you combine all those things together, we usually have what's called a pretty strong downdraft, so cool air that's coming out of the thunderstorm and then slamming into the ground, going so fast it often comes out ahead of where the actual storm is. And yeah, if you slam some air into the ground, you'll probably kick up some dust too if you do it with your leaf blower at home. So this is just Mother Nature's big version of that. And certainly we could have the situation where you've got a big cloud of dust followed by some very strong winds, followed by thunderstorms and lightning right after that. So let's start off with these winds. And what you can see here is as we head towards 3 o'clock, storms will be developing down here in the Blue Mountains. You can see in places like Dayton, the wind speeds are picking up. In Ritzville, the wind speeds are picking up. We could see gusts over 40 miles an hour with some of these storms. So porch furniture, flashlight batteries, all things that you need to secure on some of those windy days. It's probably a good idea to make sure you've taken care of those things before you head off to work here on Friday morning. And you can see as we go through 5 o'clock, those winds pick up across the Palouse and into the Spokane area and then gradually start to increase as you head further north. But in our big agricultural counties here in eastern Washington, that's where you're going to find that blowing dust from south to north generally as we go throughout the day. Now, the issue here is especially since this is likely going to be happening around the evening commute time. If you end up in one of these dusty areas, turn your lights on, slow down a little bit. It's just like driving through a fog bank, and be prepared. In some places we may, depending on how things go, we could see some closed roads in a few areas. So just be patient. I think that that's a good maxim here for tomorrow. All right, let's talk about the thunderstorms. You can see developing over the Blues at 3 o'clock, some showers over the Waterville Plateau as well, and more thunderstorms in the Cascades, just like we're seeing tonight. As we get towards 5, 6 o'clock, I think this is going to be when we see the most activity around the state line here and in the Palouse region. You can see this is what we're going to be looking for. Long lines of thunderstorms that kind of curve out like this. That's where you're going to see those strong winds and the dust that'll be coming in out ahead of it and lowering visibility on area highways. As we head towards 6, 7 o'clock, that's likely our best chance for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene to see a thunderstorm. For those folks headed to the Comedy Festival, I think things are in the positive when it comes to the timing here, because as we head towards 7:30, yeah, there's still going to be some showers around. Don't go without a poncho, but things look considerably calmer as we head towards sunset than what it will be earlier in the afternoon. Our rain chances continue on Saturday, but they go down considerably compared to what we will see for Friday evening. And overall, our best chance of rain for Saturday and into Sunday is going to be in our northern counties and up in the mountains. I don't expect a whole lot around the I-90 corridor here. So there's a chance of rain, and we love a chance, but this is not going to be a major rainmaker for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. And then we are right back into summer-like weather, but nice summer-like weather heading into next week.
All right, Matt, thank you. Speaking of that comedy festival, here is a live look over One Spokane Stadium where a handful of comedy giants will perform for the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. Today was picture-perfect weather, but that's not going to last until the festival kicks off tomorrow, like Matt was just saying.
That's right. Jordan Smith joins us with what ticket holders can expect if this weather takes a nasty turn.
Well, it'd be great if the sunshine and blue skies stuck around for the weekend, but we are going to see that cool down. But I did just speak to the director of entertainment with the Spokane Public Facilities District, and he says rain or shine, this comedy festival is a go this weekend.
This is really groundbreaking for us.
Less than 24 hours from now, some of the biggest names in comedy will treat Spokane to some gut-busting laughs. The stage is nearly set, the jokes are written. The only unknown at this point is how dry the audience will be.
Rain or shine, I mean, we're moving forward.
The stage is built to be weatherproof. It can handle virtually any element you throw at it.
From the lightning standpoint, I mean, that's really the only thing that's going to stop us from moving forward with this.
Matt says there's a lightning tracker built in on the stage, so officials will be keeping a close eye on these incoming storms and making sure the audience is safe. But don't worry, canceling an event like this is a last resort. They have contingency plans in place to ride out the storm and make sure you experience the stars that you paid to see.
hopefully we're going to be able to monitor and watch the weather patterns, and if it can pass really quickly, then we just need to shelter in place, and then we restart the show. We might have to cut a couple things out, like some of the intermission pieces and stuff that we typically would have in there.
So bring your hoodie, your poncho, whatever you've got, just in case. Umbrellas and bags are not allowed, so plan ahead for that. Doors open Friday at 6 o'clock for VIP ticket holders and 6:30 for general admission. For 4 News Now, I'm Jordan Smith.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
I love you just the way God
Don't miss Parmalee, Contemporary Country Hitmakers, live Thursday, September 12th. Visit CDAcasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning.
This summer, don't sweat it. Bill's Heating and AC has you covered with the best prices on air conditioners and heat pumps. Guaranteed. With over 3,000 five-star reviews, we're the locally owned company you can trust. Our expert technicians provide fast, reliable service to ensure your home stays comfortable all season long. And should you ever have an issue, we're open 7 days a week to provide immediate help. So what are you waiting for? Call Bill's Heating and AC for your free quote today.
Welcome to the Summer Roundup this week at Cal. Over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low, and $44 down is all you need.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
During the Summer Roundup this week at Cal.
Danger in the kitchen. The hot new cucumber salad recipe that's causing all these injuries. How to do it the right way without spilling blood. Next, Inside Edition.
Tonight at a special time.
The biggest savings event of the year is on now at More Furniture. During our Labor Day event, you'll get fall's newest arrivals at unbelievable discounts. We've slashed pricing store-wide on living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, just in time for fall holiday entertaining. Right now, take a full 60 months to pay with absolutely no interest and no money down. Or for cash purchases, we'll subtract the tax. Visit your local showroom or preview all Labor Day specials online at morefurniture.com.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Summer is for exploring, so get outdoors, kick up some dust, get muddy, or just find that perfect campsite. All from Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gold Seal Plumbing.
Well, fall is quickly approaching, and if you're looking to spruce up your garden ahead of the new season, we have the event for you.
The Friends of Manitou Fall Plant Sale returns Saturday. It starts at 8 a.m. near the Geyser Conservatory and runs through 3 p.m. or until all the plants run out. Marissa Rio gives us a sneak peek at some of the plants for sale.
Friends of Manitou will have over 400 plants on sale this Saturday, including plants like this one here, which is a sedum. It's a late bloomer, so it's great for the fall.
From a deep burgundy to a delicate pink, sedums can be a great plant to add a touch of color to your yard this fall.
And they're very easy to take care of. They don't require a lot of care at all. You don't have to deadhead them, and they'll give you continuous bloom all the way into the end of October.
From sun plants to shade plants, the Friends of Manitou have a wide selection to shop from. Volunteers will have everything organized into sections on Saturday, making it easier for you to find what you want. And if you're looking for an indoor plant this fall,
we call that the tropical section, and it will be over right by our poly house, and it's like the first thing that you'll see when you come in.
And it's not too late to grow some sweet treats. Raspberry and blackberry plants are still in season. Plus, don't forget some cute garden decor while you're there.
If you would like to view a full list of the plants before browsing this selection, you can visit our website at KXLY.com. In Manitou, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Some tough choices today, and we've parted ways with Scott Service.
You heard him say it. Scott Service is out as manager of the Seattle Mariners. He was fired by the team today.
Sports director Julian Minnesota is here in studio now. And Julian, why did the Mariners make this decision now?
Well, Seattle is spiraling. There's no question about it. They're coming off an abysmal road trip in which they went 1-8. Now, just a few months ago, the Mariners were a surefire bet to make the postseason. They had a 10-game lead in the American League West Division, and now they've fallen out of the playoff race. Service reportedly met with his players following last night's loss to the LA Dodgers in hopes to rejuvenate the team, but the front office said enough was enough. Service spent 9 seasons in Seattle and is now the second winningest manager in franchise history, only behind Lou Piniella. He led the Mariners to 1 playoff appearance in 2022, which ended a drought that lasted more than 2 decades. But general manager Jerry Dipoto says today's decision isn't about a full body of work. He feels that the team needs a different voice in the clubhouse to turn things around.
This has not been a terrific run for us over the last 2 months, and it was a very difficult decision to make, but I thought one that our team was in need of, and we need a different voice and a different direction, and I think that can be provided.
And they wasted no time in finding Service's replacement. Dan Wilson, the longtime Mariners catcher, who has been serving as the team's coordinator in the minor leagues, will step in as the new permanent manager.
And he embodies the traits that I think will go a long way toward paving the road, the next stage in our journey. You know, I also believe that walking in the door as an interim anything, and I've been that in my life, walking in the door as an interim anything doesn't really allow you to lay the appropriate groundwork.
Wilson played 12 seasons in Seattle. He retired in 2005. Wilson has held different positions within the organization over the last 11 years, including filling in as manager in 2022 when Service was out with COVID. The Mariners, well, they're hosting the San Francisco Giants for a 3-game series starting tomorrow. They wanted to breathe some new life in this club, and maybe a new manager can do that because you got less than 40 games left in the season, trailing the Astros by 5 games in the divisions.
Not Scott Service's fault that the team can't hit.
Yeah.
But if you can try to salvage something at this tail end of the season, then I guess you got to make sure, right?
Yeah.
All right, Julian, thank you. Well, a Hail Mary won't help any player who breaks the National Football League's gambling policy. The NFL made in-person gambling policy education mandatory this year for all players. In the past, those sessions were optional. The NFL's gambling policy says players will be indefinitely suspended for placing bets on games involving their team, and fixing a game would lead to a lifetime ban. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Discover incredible savings at the Tin Roofs Labor Day Furniture Sale in Spokane. Create the perfect piece from our large selection of quality furniture with endless customization options, and find even better deals on in-stock pieces and floor models.
Hi, I'm Stuart Holmes, Elections Director for Washington State. The general election is November 5th. Visit votewa.gov by October 28th to register online or update your registration. After October 28th, register in person at a county elections office or voting center until 8 p.m. on Election Day. Secure your vote. Register today.
Sponsored by the Office of the Secretary of State and aired in cooperation with the Washington State Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Happy anniversary from McVeigh Brothers. For over 90 years, our family has been remodeling homes in eastern Washington and northern Idaho. We sell the very best products in composition and metal roofing, the energy-efficient Coeur d'Alene windows, and our unlimited selection of maintenance-free siding options. And during our anniversary sale, you can choose up to $2,500 off on select packages, or 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 6 months. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
The Gamma knife we have here in Spokane is the state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line Gamma knife that is available in the world.
The brain is high-priced real estate. It's very important for cognition, physical function. You only want to hit the tumor and give very, very little dose to the surrounding brain.
It's the only machine capable of delivering this type of precision and with almost no interruption in any of the other treatments that they need.
Not only is this the best radiation technology, but it's delivered by a caring team of professionals who have been doing this for decades.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Fred Meyer, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, with savings beyond low prices. Savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Fred Meyer worth it every time.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Discover incredible savings at the Tin Roofs Labor Day Furniture Sale in Spokane. Create the perfect piece from our large selection of quality furniture with endless customization options, and find even better deals on in-stock pieces and floor models.
Hey parents, you know it's back to school season. There are still a lot of kids and teachers in our community that need supplies, and that's why Mudslingers Coffee Shop is hosting a back to school bash. The location at the corner of North Freya and East Sprague is going to be accepting both monetary and school supply donations tomorrow from noon until 5:30 p.m. Watch Good Morning Northwest tomorrow starting at 5 a.m. for a live preview of the drive and how you can score a sweet treat.
Do the kids still use the 3-ring binders with all the folders and things?
They sure do.
Okay. Yeah, those are quite a bit. Those are quite an expense there. All right, your forecast, it's not going to feel like summer on Saturday. Sunday, debatable there, but I tell you what, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy the cooler weather, and as we heat up, we're not going to be heating up all that much. Yeah. So this August cool down has been very nice.
Super mild for what we've been dealing with all summer. All right, Matt, thank you.
And thank you for joining us for this special edition of 4 News Now. We'll be back. You'll be sleeping.
Sorry.
We'll be back at 11.
Watch the